Hello there, everybody, and welcome to session 105 of The Forming. I am, of course, your DM of Doom, Oops All Brands here, or World Tree Quests on Twitch and YouTube. And with me today, we have got my three lovely cast members. We've got Just Harry over here, we have got Patron of Chaos right below me, and we've got Khadija Al Kubra to the diagonal right of me. I don't have any housekeeping. I don't. There is no housekeeping other than the usual public message that we give out on days like this. Fuck ice.
For real.
Other than that, I don't have any housekeeping. So we're just going to get right into the recap of last session. Can anybody recall what happened last session?
The Summer Boys had a showdown, and the clerics / cleric bard had to try and figure out a puzzle, which we were not doing so great at, and we should have just taken the 10 minutes to cast Copperhead Languages. And then we ended up kind of also in a fight, and also in a sass-off with a flirty bard dude, who was also a paladin.
Like a worse alien.
Yeah. A more arrogant and like shallow Elion. Like this,
Is
like
such
this
a
dude
thing
is so
possible?
shallow. This dude is so shallow. I could stand in a puddle of him in my bare socks and not get my feet wet. But you know, we're kind of holding our own. Kesales managed to pop in where we are. Elion and Maltharian, also with a little bit of assistance towards the end with Kesales, but mostly the two of them kicked some butts, and Orolan actually was like kind of like just before getting the KO thing, like singing of the bell, and he's like, "You win this time," and just like poofed out of there with like a smoke screen thingy, like a little bitch. And also, Reverie and Arya and Kesales now have the other guys who, instead of going with Orolan, have gone to them, where they still have in the vault place, where they still have to solve the puzzle and find the item. And now there's, I believe it's 4 against 3 now, instead of 1 against 2.
3 against 3.
And also, thank you, 3 against 3. Needed to count. And also, the archer guy we saw at a cutscene is from the lighthouse, has arrow clocked, and I think you mentioned Hunter's Mark, but we don't know on who specifically. Is it Elion or is it on my aunt Lorelei? And yeah, we trying to like not die.
It's certainly going to be an eventful one as we try and succeed in the current mission. And we're going to start with seeing exactly where this shot is going. So first off, I'm going to roll to see if there's going to be a hit. There is a hit. As far away, with a very, very prominent longbow, Kadar draws back. Well, actually, he doesn't draw, look like he draws back draw. Takes his aim. Puts the arrow back. Reaches back behind his head to unclip the eye patch. Removes the eye patch to reveal one eye, which is bright, glittering, like radiant light glittering. And then he does the same thing. Pulls back on the bowstring, generating an arrow. Exhales and fires. And as the arrow soars, Elion, you see nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing comes near you, or Lorelei, or even Maltharion off in the vague distance away from you. And we're going to move on from there. We're going to go to Reverie and Arya and Kesales. So you guys have 3 of the 4 flame bearers in the room with you right now. As a recap as to who you have with you, you have Alorn, who is the great axe wielding paladin barbarian style character. You have Miarna, who is the monk paladin style character, and then you have Jaden, who is the bard paladin flame bearer, and they are all making their way towards you with an intent of entering combat. Anything you would like to do in this moment before they reach either of you?
Since Kesales is here now and I've got 2 more slots, I'm going to cast Emboldening Bond on him as well.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm still on my winged boots, still in my Asmar form.
How long? Your winged boots are winged for what? An hour?
I believe they're winged for 4 hours.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Yep, 4 hours.
Awesome. Okay, Reverie, anything that you want to do?
How big is this room that we're in currently?
You are talking 80 by 100, 80 wide by 100 long.
Okay. Sick. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Don't leave us in suspense here.
Can I... I'm gonna cast Ice Storm between us and them.
Ice Storm.
Yeah. I'm using the ring. Should I make a save?
You're going to have to make a save on that one, yep.
You do have Emboldening Bond too, so that helps with save as well. Quick question though, if we cast spells, does that, like, even if it's not one that is aimed towards them, does that count as putting us in initiative?
If a combat-based spell is cast at them and doesn't automatically kill them, then yes, you will enter combat.
Okay, so if I cast a healing spell on all of us, that wouldn't enter us into combat. So
That would
just wanted to double check.
That wouldn't know.
Okay, cool. Then after she does her thing, I'll probably try to cast
Her thing will be put. Reverie's thing will be putting us in combat.
Oh, can I cast? Well, Reverie already spoke, so I'll leave that up to her.
You can go first. It's gonna take me a second. What? How much does
Okay.
Emboldening Bond give me on my wisdom?
Let me double check.
Is that a D4?
Yep, that is a D4
Okay.
on attack, abilities, checks, and saving throws. And while she's doing that, I'm gonna just place something really subtly and cast 4th level mass healing on myself and Reverie. I don't know if Kesales is injured though.
Kesales is not injured, no. Or not injured to a massive degree. He's taken 7 points of damage.
Okay, well, this can give up to 6 creatures. And I don't have to split the healing, so I'll just get him too. Okay, so that's a mass healing word at 4th level, so that's 3d4 plus 4. 2, 4. don't want to use up my high loss yet. Well, okay, second rolls. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10. So that's 12 points of healing to all of us.
12 points of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not bad.
Does a 14 save?
On the ring.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
Damn!
I'm going under.
Going under.
Okay. So in that case, remind me with the description I gave you, does that tell you how long you're under?
I believe at the end of my turns, I have to make another save until I'm...
Okay, and until you succeed in that saving throw, I am in control.
At least in Bolting Bond, there's a once per turn thing, so you can always use that again if you need.
Then in that case, what I'm going to ask all of you guys to do is I'm going to ask you guys to roll initiative.
Does that include me?
No, not you.
Okay, just checking.
Am I rolling initiative, or are you rolling initiative?
Nope,
for
you're still rolling initiative. I'm just
Okay.
taking the turn until you succeed.
Okay, that's a 12 for me.
12 for you.
Yep.
This dice is going to jail. Oh, no, wait, I have advantage on my actions. What am I doing? This dice is definitely going to jail. 7.
Get bad ones out early.
That was
Let me
one
just
dice,
get
3 rolls.
Kesales.
Oof.
Okay. With advantage, he rolled 12 twice. Okay, so remind me, Arya, what did you get?
I got a 12.
You got a 12.
Yep.
Okay. Right. And Reverie, you got a 6, did you say, yeah?
7.
7. Massive difference there. So in that case, in a rare turn of events, some things are happening. Some things are moving. Okay. So going into the combat, we are starting with Kesales. Kesales is going to start by, so as they move forward, and when they get to that point where they're like maybe 40 feet away, where they go from walking to like starting to run, and the Alorn is going to swing his shoulder, and you see him kind of like his eyes glow brighter, and like he seems to bulge a little bit as he's going to, you know, activate his rage before combat begins. Oh, I just completely forgot about something. You were casting. What was the spell you cast at them again there, Reverie?
I didn't cast them at them. I cast it between where they were and where we are.
Yes, what was the spell that you cast again? Please remind me.
It was Ice Storm.
Ice Storm, that's it. So as they move into it, they need to make saving throws. I knew there was something there.
I still don't know how the axe guy got back so fast after you bye-byed him.
Well, I'll give you a clue. They have powerful gear.
Yeah, that tracks.
Whatever he has over.
Okay, Ice Storm. So that is going to be dexterity saving throws.
He specifically has a belt of anti-banishment.
We've got a nat 20 for 24. We've got a 14 for 16. And we've got an 8 for 16.
Okay, so 2 of them fail, 1 of them succeeded,
Okay.
and I believe the one that succeeded takes half damage.
Okay, so the one that succeeded will take... Just let me know how much the damage they take.
Yep, I'm rolling it now.
No worries.
And the area is now difficult terrain.
Yep.
Good thing we have someone from Winter. He's used to ice.
Seven bludgeoning damage,
Uh-huh.
and I can do math. 17 cold damage.
Okay. So, 17 cold damage, and how much bludgeoning damage was that?
7.
Okay, so 7 and 17 makes 24, which means... So Alorn will take half of that, because he's raging. Miarna will take half of that, because she succeeded on the dexterity saving throw. Where was I going with that? Yeah. And Jaden will take the full 24 because...
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, because fuck him. Okay. With that, we go into combat. So, Kesales is going to open us up, and as they move forward and this kind of blurs around, Kesales is going to, with his blade in hand, he's already activated his blade song. He did that at the end of last session, but he's going to put 2 fingers to his lips and then to his forehead, and then draw like a sigil in the air and then push his fingers through it, and he's going to use his 6th level spell slot. He's going to cast Psychic Lance. He's going to aim it at the Barbarian. That's going to be an intelligence saving throw of 18. With a total of 8, so that is going to be a failure. So that means that guy is going to take, at 6th level, he will take 9d6 damage. He gets smacked straight to the brain for not a great amount of damage, to be honest with you. Oh wait, no, I clicked the wrong dice. Sorry. I clicked on 6d10, not 9d6. That'd be 38 damage in total. As the guy is like running through the snow, getting hit by bits of ice stuff. He keeps his arms up, and you just see this kind of like aura around his head before it goes sharp and spikes in, and he kind of drops the speed a little bit and grabs at his head as Kesales is basically just scrambling his brain inside of his head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go, son.
Like an egg yolk.
On that, it will go to... Does he have any bonus actions that would be worth it? Yes, there is actually. No. not worth using at this moment in time. So therefore that will be an end to his turn. At that point it's going to go to Alorn, who is the one wielding the great axe, and he's going to shake it free, look around, and he's going to spot Kesales. He's going to beeline straight through for him. It is difficult terrain, so he does use half his movement speed to get through, and he's going to push through the last couple of feet. Yeah. He's going to take the weapon that he's using. He's going to take his big sun axe, swing it round, and he's going to drop it down on Kesales. Going in big for the swing.
Oh boy!
And he's going to swing. He's going to, smite. He's going to smite him.
Oh.
So the first attack roll is a 9 on the die with a +8 for a total of 17, which is going to hit Kesales. Second dice roll is a 12 +8, which is going to be a dirty 20, which will also hit Kesales. Actually, no, it's not just that, because he also gets... He also gets +3 for the rage. So that would be... Either way, hitting. So that is going to be... Great Axe is Great Axe is a D12. So that's going to be 2 D12s. He gets a D10. Oh no, wait, no, it's 4 D12 because he has Furious. Then it's going to be a D10 on each for additional radiant damage. And then he's going to get for the smites. I didn't say what level of smites he was going to be using, so I'm just going to give him 2 first levels because I should have specified the smites he was using. So therefore he will also get an additional 4d10. Quite the heavy blow coming down on our Kesales player. And all of this is radiant damage. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 29, 30, 39, 47, 55, plus his strength modifier on both of them. So it's 55 plus 12 for both attacks. For both attacks, he's not got a plus 12 modifier. He's got a plus 6 modifier strength, so 55 plus 12 becomes 67 plus 10 on each of them for Great Weapon Master. So that is 87 damage.
Ooh.
As he walks over, strikes Kesales once, and as Kesales gets struck with it, he kind of staggers back a bit, and Alorn just grabs him, pulls him back within range, and cleaves to the stomach, lifts up, and throws. As he does have a thing where if he hits with both his attack, he can move someone 15 feet. So he hits once, and then the second time he almost scoops him up with the axe and throws him 15 feet. Dealing 87 damage.
Oof. Oofa.
Okay, it's okay. I death warded Kesales before he left, if I remember.
Yes, you did Death
Yay.
Ward. So Death Ward. I'm just doing
I death
calculations
warded him,
on that
and I
very
death
quickly.
warded myself.
Just doing calculations on that very quickly just now. Death Ward will pop on Kesales. So Death Ward, when you go to 0, you go to 1. So as Alorn hits him with both these attacks, Kesales would go to 0. But now he goes to 1.
Woo! Thank God I did that. My son is still standing.
That is Alorn's action. For his bonus action, he won't do anything for his bonus action. He's good.
Oh, thank God.
It will go then to you, Arya, with Reverie on deck.
Okay. Quick question. I remember I have my new whip now. I don't remember if it's magical or non-magical. The one I got from the soldier that was in the city we passed, that Elion beat with the when the Griffin showed up.
So it is magical. It is.
Right.
It's essentially a lower leveled sun whip. Essentially think of like a sunblade, but it's a whip. It will do only radiant damage, but other than that, it's not anything more special. It still does the same damage as a whip. It's just radiant damage and therefore magical instead of being just a normal whip.
Okay, because I would just want to double check because I can use animate performance on non-magical items, but I can't do it on magical items. So I was gonna do it on the whip.
The whip is minorly magical, but still a magical item.
Still magical. Darn it! A floating whip would have been really cool. Just cracking behind me. Okay. I don't want to use an action to grab that because we gotta make our count. Reverie, do you have any non-magical? I know Reverie keeps like her little arsenal on her basically, and I know some of them are non-magical. Would I know like see anything that's like on her that I could cast that on? It doesn't have to be a weapon specifically. It can be any non-magical item, large or small. But I figure a weapon probably would be handy.
A scimitar.
Okay.
A quarterstaff, a non-magical shield, and a magical shield. My warhammer technically isn't magical, but I just got that.
Fair. I'm not going to take away your warhammer. I did that once before and it melted by accident. It accidentally melted.
Definitely don't want to be melting warhammers again.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna play a tune and I'll do the scimitar. So I'm gonna use my actions to cast animating performance and play a tune that sounds like if you're familiar with Lindsay Sterling, Round Table Riot, just like that.
Okay.
Very fast, very sharp kind of notes. Very actiony, and I'm gonna cast that to float, and that'll get it, and its turn will go after mine. Like I'll share my initiative.
As you do that, just very condescendingly in your ears, you're just going to hear as you're going to get counterspelled.
Ooh. Can I save for that, or?
You can use your reaction to counterspell back if you'd like. Well, actually, first off, I should ask. What level is what level is that?
It's not a level spell.
It's just a magical ability.
Yeah, it's a bardic ability.
Yeah, okay.
Bardification,
So then, in that case, let me actually double check that. I might not be able to do that because there's some things that you think
animated
are magical.
Objects is a spell, but yeah, animated. You might be thinking of animated objects, which is a leveled spell, but
there is also magic. But there's also magical effects that can be counterspelled. So it may not be a spell, but it's a magical effect. So let me just double check.
No problem. But I don't have counterspell. I have counter charm though, but not counterspell. So.
It's only giving me the updated rules. Give me a wee minute.
No problemo.
Let me see the exact wording of this. Because never mind. Cannot be counterspelled. Counterspell has been errated from what I'm seeing here on Google. It no longer says that you would counter the casting of a spell or similar magical effect. It just says you interrupt the casting of a creature in the process of casting a spell. So, therefore, cannot be counterspelled. Never mind. Brief retcon. Go ahead, reanimate performance.
Woohoo! Okay, so that'll be that for my action, and my bonus action, I'm going to cast at. Should I do fourth or fifth level? I only have one more fifth level slot. I'll do it fourth level. I'm gonna shift the tune a little bit to sound like my sanctuary, and cast healing word at fourth level on Kesales. Let me just get my.
On that, you will be counterspelled.
Damn it!
Same kind of thing, very condescending, whisper in your ear as Jaden is going to, as he's running, just get like, as he's moving forwards through the combat, gives you a look and just gives like a. But yeah, he'll pop a fourth level spell slot and counterspell that.
Fair. Interrupting the performance. Perform.
I prefer private entertainment. So that's your action and bonus action. Do you want to use your movement at all?
Let's see. I'm just gonna make sure I'm keeping within 30, like 30 feet between Reverie and Kesales, so that my emboldening bot's still on them. But if any of them come into 10 feet of me, like within that range, they have to make the saving throws the charisma saves, or be frightened since I'm still in my Asmar form.
Okay. They're immune. We've already seen they're immune to fear.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so that's my action, movement, bonus action. That'll be it for me. But my animated saber, like the scimitar thing, is gonna follow my initiative, and I'm gonna send it off to attack.
Awesome.
Arya, you do get 17 temporary hit points from my Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, friend. Let me just. So I'm gonna send that to hit the mean barbarian dude who hurt my friend big time. Who hurt our wizard boy. Let me roll for that. And that's. There we go. Okay, great. So that's a let's see. I add my proficiency bonus. Let's get confused on this one. Sorry, I always get confused. Okay, so that's 8. 12. Let's see. And I'm also going to add a D4 to my attack roll as well, so I've got 12 so far.
How is it you're doing that?
Emboldening Bond. Roll a d4 and add.
You've used your bonus action in action. Oh no, you've already got Emboldening Bond cast on you. If you admit, I do apologise. Go ahead. Sorry, I do apologise.
No worries. Okay, so that was a does a 14 hit?
Do you get to make an attack for free with Emboldening Bond?
Hang on. Emboldening Bond. Once per turn, you can roll a d4 and add it to either an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. I'm rolling the attack for the save. Like I'm adding it for the.
You can't add it to your animated objects. They are separate entities. You are the one with.
Oh, that makes sense. Fair enough. Okay, so then -2. That's a. So 12 probably doesn't hit though, right?
Who is it you're hitting with it?
I was aiming for the axe guy.
Oh, Alorn. Yeah, okay. Switch swings and it clatters into his back, but it just bounces off as he's actively swelling with rage. No, it doesn't beat his AC. I'm not saying it doesn't hit him. It comes up behind him and whacks him. It just seems impervious to the effects of it.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Fair enough. Okay, good to know to aim to someone else then next time. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. We go to Reverie, which means I get to have fun with a stat block that's been sitting there for ages and hasn't done anything. I think you're going to get a kick out of this. Okay. So, upon Reverie casting this spell and losing their mind to the entity within the ring, the finger that the ring is on is going to turn black. Reverie's skin is going to go deathly pale, and her breath is going to condense in the air. And she's going to look towards the... I feel really bad for this guy that it's going to be him that it's get done on, but you know what? It is what it is. She's going to look towards Alorn. Hate in the eyes, and this menacing grin is going to come over, and she's just going to start to blow out of her mouth, and as she blows, it comes out and it covers the ground between her and this guy in hoarfrost. And then it hits him, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw. That is going to be... Okay, pretty decent. It's a +8. He's got a +8 on this. That rolled right off. Does roll a 3. 3 plus 8 makes 11, which does not beat the necessary DC 23. So here's what happens. Reverie exhales a blast of frost in a 90-foot cone. Every creature in that area that Reverie specifies must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they will take 8d12 cold damage. So I'm going to roll 8d12 cold damage right now. $16, 30, 47, 64. So he will take 64 cold damage, and his speed is reduced to 0 until the end of his next turn. They will take half as much damage on a success, but that doesn't matter. If this damage would reduce the target to 0 hit points, they instead drop to 1 hit point instead and have the petrified condition, turning into a frozen statue. If they then take any bludgeoning damage, they shatter and die instantly. So he's already taken 50. He's now taking 64, which is 1, 1. There we go. Okay, okay. So he is he is covered in like frost, and he's like actively shivering. You see his hands immediately be covered. And do you guys know what chilblains is? You know when you get that almost like red veining on your skin from being so cold? That. So he gets that, and you see him like struggling to grip his weapon as he like trembling. Now, just to be very clear, that was their action. They do have a bonus action. So then from the last bit of that breath, she's gonna catch in her hand. And she's going to throw it towards him, and it's going to hit, and it's going to create a 30-foot ring of fog. Every creature in that area that Reverie designates must succeed in a Constitution saving throw or take 8d6 cold damage, and be unable to use reactions until the start of their next turn. So he will make that Constitution saving throw again. Decisively better, but still not enough. Again, similar DC 23 to succeed. 12 plus 8. Doesn't do it. So 8d6 of cold damage. Eight d6 cold damage. Let's see. 3, 5, 8, 12, 14, 16, 19 extra cold damage on top of that. That is a nasty, nasty effect. At the end of that is their turn. They've done all they can. At the end of their turn, Reverie, I would like you to make the wisdom saving throw again, please.
9.
Do you have the...
Reverie, inside your mind, there is a figure that you can see. This figure is tall, beautiful, pale, icy blue skin, long, finely braided white hair with silver partitioned through it. There's rings made of true ice on their hands. They wear like a choker and hanging almost like a garland of, again, pure white metal beaded with true ice. They are about 19 feet tall. And they're giving you this look of pure angry joy. Reverie, this is the voice you've been hearing inside the ring. What would you like to do?
I'm going to... Am I in like darkness, snow?
It's
Is he just
like
a figure in
like
the darkness of my
like
mind?
an Arctic expanse. Snow as far as you can see. No other landscapes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just walk up until I'm like in front of him and go.
It's a femme presenting person.
Okay. We finally meet.
We do.
I think you and I have a lot to discuss.
First, I should start by introducing myself. My name is Auril. I do not believe I am known in your lands.
Not yet.
Many who call your land home would hail me as a goddess of the snow, the bite of the ice, and the coming of winter.
All things many people from where I'm from consider beautiful and a part of them.
She crouches down until she's like eye level with you. I'm having a little bit of fun. I hope you understand. It has been centuries since I have gotten to blow off steam.
That's fine. I recognize that sort of look. Just don't hurt the ones that are.
As long as they do not get in my way. And we're going to bring it back to the combat now. As it's going to go to Miarna, our monk, who has just watched the large axe-wielding ally of hers be chilled straight to the bones. She's going to turn, lock eyes directly on Reverie. And then think better, and she's going to move to Arya.
Yeah, that track.
Just a
I don't blame her.
simple statement of fact.
I don't blame her.
Okay. So. She's going to move forward. She is going to leap off of a piece of the small wall surrounding the grid of the puzzle, and she's going to leap up towards you, Arya. And she's going to bring around the staff of hers.
Mm-hmm.
Or this glaive that she's wielding. And she's going to make one of her attacks with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to miss. That's going to miss. So that misses. But as that misses, she drops one hand, tightens her hand like this. And as it misses and she sails past you, she's going to aim for your temple. And she's going to use a stunning strike.
Oh, shit.
So first she has to hit with it.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
That is going to be an 18 on the die for a total of, that is a dex-based attack, so that is 18 plus that plus proficiency, so that's going to be a total of 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Can I reaction Heavenly Rebuke?
I mean, yeah, you can.
Okay.
But wait, actually,
oh,
before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
You will have to make the saving throw. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, since I didn't use it yet, because I can use it on the weapon, I'm definitely going to use Emboldening Bond D4 for that. Saving Constitution. Okay. So that's a 16 plus 2, so 18, and then let me roll. Okay, that was 16, so 18, 19, 21, 22 saving throw?
22 on the saving throw.
Yep.
How much of a dick am I going to be? It's always the question you've got to ask yourself, how much... Nah, they're not normal... Nah, they're not normal enemies. I'm going to have you re-roll that. As she's going to reaction that Silvery Barbs.
the silvery barbs, that's not a charm thing, right?
It's not a charm, no. Silvery Barbs is just whenever you make a roll, they make you re-roll it, and you have to take the lowest one.
All right. Damn it. Okay, that was a 2.
Okay.
So 2 plus Constitution. I can't reuse my emboldening bond, so that's just a 4.
Okay. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. How this happens then is with that failure, you're now stunned until the end of Miarna's next turn. Now, if you're stunned, you're incapacitated. Incapacitated is... Oh god, I always get mixed up on what incapacitated is. Incapacitated is you can't take actions or reactions. Give me just a wee moment. I've got my
Okay.
I've got my thing here. I'll be able to tell you. Incapacitated. You can't take actions or reactions. Okay?
Darn it.
Now,
Okay.
you are also stunned. So with being stunned, you're incapacitated and you automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. And
Okay.
attack rolls against you have advantage.
Okay.
Okay? So she's going to jump
Until the next turn?
until the end of
Next
her
round?
next turn.
Okay.
So your next turn, you will not be able to do anything.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
So that comes around. She strikes you with that. You know, extended knuckle straight to the temple. You fairy faint. For 6 seconds, you're not unconscious, but for 6 seconds, you're not there. And while she's passing by you, she's going to use Flurry of Blows to deal 2 unarmed attacks. They will be at advantage.
Okay.
The first one is going to be a 6 plus 8 for 14.
Okay. 14.
That's to hit. Does 14 hit your AC?
Oh, no, it doesn't hit.
Nope. Okay, next one. Okay, that one is definitely going to hit your AC as that's a nat 20.
Yep.
So that's going to be that plus 8 is 14 plus 6 for the dex. So that is dirty 20. Not dirty 20. 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
So you'll take
20
20 damage on that one as well.
Okay.
And I don't believe being stunned means that you fall. I don't believe that would happen. I'll double check it very quickly if you just bear with me. If I'm flying and I get stunned, do I fall?
Yeah, because it's an item, so.
Let me double check a wording on this. Just a little second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yes, you will fall. As it specifically says, you cannot use your movement. So how high up did you say you went?
Not that high, because I just wanted to make sure I stayed within 30 feet of my friends.
Okay, so 30 feet then would be 3d6 damage you'll take as you fall. That's 1, 4, and 5. So you'll take 10 more damage as well. That is not magical damage, that's just you fell. You landed on the ground.
Okay. Falling angel.
Yep. And Miarna will just land right next to you. Staff in hand. That's her turn. She's used all of her movement to be able to do the jump. She has used both of her normal attacks. one of them being swapped for a stunning strike, and then she used her bonus action for flurry of blows. So that's her done. At which point it's going to go to Jaden. She used silvery barbs, so she gets to give advantage to somebody. She'll give advantage to Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
And Jaden is going to defensive flourish and try and hit. He's going to try and take care of Reverie, who seems to be quite devastating. So he's going to move forward both his attacks. The first attack is going to be a 19 on the die, plus 8 for a 27, which in your current form, Reverie, will hit. Second attack is not at advantage, but it will still hit, which is a total of 24. He also gets to roll his Bardic Inspiration die and add that to his damage and his AC.
I'm assuming
That's-
the current form of me also has the same amount of hit points.
No, the current form of you does not have the same amount of hit points.
Oh,
I'm going to play a little bit of a game here with my players here, guys, okay? I will tell each of you one of its numbers. You have to, like, if you can ask its AC, you can ask its hit point total, you can ask its strength modifier, whatever. I'll give each of you a free ask, and I'll give you the number.
I want to know its hit points.
490.
I want to know its AC. Holy shit!
Bro, I just turned into Sukuna.
Khadija, you asked for its AC?
Yeah,
20.
that's a solid AC.
How you want to know
I have-
anything about it?
I have a split question because it would determine it. It's level or CR. If it has a level. If it doesn't, it's CR.
It has a CR.
If you will allow me that.
It has a CR. I'll give you it. I'll give it if you want it. You want it?
Yeah.
24.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
A CR of 24?
Sukuna lives in my body.
Holy shit!
Isn't
I
Winter
hope not,
Sukuna.
because all of your friends are gonna die by your hand in the sprint. If that's true.
Nobody's allowed to move until I say so.
I literally can't move. Arya's just frozen there.
Reverie turned round and went,
Solid
I play
angel with
Blue
a
Eyes
whip.
White Dragon.
Violet in hand, just on the ground. I can't move.
One of the weapons will still hit. Jaden's weapon will still hit you. So he's swinging one-handed, so that's a D8, but he gets the D10 of radiant damage on that. An additional D10 of radiant damage. So that's 14 plus his dexterity, which is his modifier, so that becomes dirty 20. Then it gets plus 8 for defensive flourish, so that's 28 radiant damage, which is not one of the things that your form is resistant to. So out of the 489, you will take 28 damage.
Oh, sick.
At the end of that round of combat, we're going to jump to Elion.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Elion.
How you doing?
Not too bad. How is Elion doing?
Not good.
Not good. There's going to be a kind of tutting as Lorelei looks over at you, and she's going to, in a manner very surprisingly, very, very few words spoken, she just kind of like brushes off your shoulders as if like you're covered head to toe in ash and blood and broken bits of debris and shit, and she just like sweeps it off, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank you.
And she's going to cast Cure Wounds at the 8th level.
Big caster.
So that's going to get you back So that is 1d8 for each spell level above the first. So that's going to be 8d8 plus 8. I'm just going to do it on Kesales' one, because it's just going to make it so much easier. Elion, you're going to get back 41 hit points.
Awesome.
And as she's doing that healing, sorry, you wanted to do something? Go ahead.
I'm literally just going to put a hand on her hand if she leaves it there, or as she's brushing, I suppose, just as a thank you.
And she'll just kind of like, wouldn't do to have you falling apart on us now, would it?
Yeah.
And then right at that point, you're going to hear a scream coming from the east.
Okay.
Big. I'm going to be very honest, difficult to tell on who the scream would belong to. But definitely a scream of like shock, panic.
Sure. I will. Yeah. I mean, I'll head over. Just run that way if I can make it that way.
So you get up, start sprinting off in that direction. As you close in on that area, you can see there are two figures in the centre of a burning group of buildings. Both of them wearing like bright golden armour. One of them is on the ground, very limp, looking, for lack of a better term, like looking very dead. While one is like holding them and is like smacking their face, trying to like you know get them to kind of wake up. As you get closer, you would see Nerimia holding Arterenon, who is non-responsive.
Okay. Okay. At a quick glance, does it look like he has died like very recently, or he has been dead?
He does not look to have like set into rigor mortis or anything like that. So it looks like it's been within like the past, maybe the amount of time you've taken to get there, about maybe you running towards the east of the town, maybe about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So definitely within the last half hour, easily.
Okay.
And it's like a hole straight through, like dead center, straight through armor, through whole shebang.
I'll run up and kneel next to her and the corpse. I suppose is the only way I can put it. I'm not saying anything. I'm just trying to get her information, I suppose.
She just kind of looks over you and just came out of just a flash of light, and he just dropped.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay.
I don't have. She shows her hands tremoring, very obvious signs of somebody who's used too much magic. Like they've. She has no. She's for above table. She's got no spell slots left.
Yeah, I ain't looking too great either. And you said the building was on fire?
Yeah, but I mean the entire town of Brightcliff is on fire. That's not a that's not a recent that's not a standout development.
Yeah, of course. Do you know which way it came from?
She will shake her head.
Okay. All right. I'll pick him up.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss him over my shoulder, fireman style. And then I guess I'm looking for somewhere that's not burning to kind of put him into. I know there's not many options, but
So a couple of the smaller buildings have like burnt out. They don't have like much of a roof or anything anymore.
No.
But some of them still have like at least partial walls.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure, I'll move him into... It doesn't have to be great cover. He's already dead. So it's just to stop the corpse burning. Like... and then just kind of set him down. What have we got? What have we got? We can't just... Okay. I'm looking down at him. I swear to God, if I can't fix you, I'm going to fucking kill you. Okay.
I will allow you to make a... I'll let you make a medicine check.
Sure. Come on. Okay, I mean, I'm not great. 14.
A 14 will get you at least that, you know, you do the basic field medic stuff. You check for a pulse. You unclip the breastplate of his armor, pull it off, and you do the sternum rub. No response to any of it. As you take off the breastplate, you see the hole has went through the, like, whatever hit him went through his armor, through the under chain, through his clothes, through him, and went out the back.
Mm-hmm.
He has like a straight up hole like that through him. I would say at this point it is less about healing,
Yeah.
and more about resurrection, if at all possible. You know that you're at the level of like knowledge of spells, at least, that you know something simple like revivify is out of the question. That's
That's what
within a minute.
That's what I was hoping for.
No, that's if you get to somebody within a minute. His soul has went to the other side.
Just running there would have taken me past that anyway.
Yes. And even at a dead sprint, you would have been 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and it's like, Narimia is equal in power to you. She knows this. She's just in that point of... That's my
Hasn't
husband.
clicked through yet. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to turn to Narumia and kind of stand her up.
Mm-hmm.
Get between myself and her, like between her and the body.
Yep.
I need you to move back, please.
Why? What are you going to do?
Just, I need room.
Okay.
I'm going to start pulling out candles, lighting them and kind of placing them in a circle around him.
Okay.
Place my hand on his chest and just reach. I'm going to use my temple card, which says a deity or entity of similar power becomes bound to aid you. At any point in time between drawing the card and death, you can use your action to call upon this entity for intervention, and it is bound to answer.
Okay, you have met a number of entities, a number of god-level beings. I'll expand the search a little bit, and I'll say, like, you know, we're talking anything to the level of a deity. So we're talking archdemons, we're talking archdevils, angels, whatever you would like. Who are you looking to call on?
My initial thought, but I would have to know whether they would be powerful enough to do so, would be the dragon.
I mean, so to be clear as well, as much as you know we do use the colloquial term dragon when talking about him, he is a great worm. While not being at quite the power level of them, he's in a same like status reign as like Bahamut, Tiamat, Sardior. So definitely a possibility.
Okay, he's the only one that I think about positively that I have met so far. So
one of the party's closest allies is Asmodeus, and you're like, this dragon who I've never met, I think of him positively. Okay, so you would like to reach out to the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, and it says there they are bound to help.
Yeah, the parameters and the nature of the intervention are chosen by the DM. This is the last sentence.
Okay. As it's a binding, right? Like, so you take out this card. You've put the candles around. You take out the card, and you look at it and then tear it.
Mm-hmm.
And as you tear it, there is suddenly around Arteron there is a swirling vortex of bright, iridescent flames. And then as the flames clear, standing in the circle with him, there is a... Much as like you've seen the human form that several of these great worms have taken before, they all look humanoid, but they do have like certain draconic features. He looks very much like a summer Eladrin, except he has floor-length golden hair.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't wear any armor. Looks more like a monk than anything else. Like, you know, robes over one side of his torso wrapped. They come down into like a mid-hanging. He has like, you know, white leggings, very simple sandals, hand wraps, but shoulders, forearms, backs of the hands, under his eyes and his forehead glisten with the... It's less of like they have scales on them and more like it's like somebody's like fade brush tattooed scales, two curling horns, and he turns these golden eyes to you and speaks in a, without this draconic timbre to his voice, he speaks to you oddly gently and says, "What power has called me here?"
Honest answer, I have no fucking idea.
But it was you who called.
Yes.
Why did you call?
And I just looked down at him.
This man is dead.
Mm-hmm.
You wish me to...
Fix him.
You wish me to bring his soul back.
I know it's a hard task for you. And you seem to pick and choose who you do it for.
It's not a difficult task. It's... You understand it will not always work. It's a choice. As his soul has moved on, his soul must choose to come back.
Mm-hmm.
What lies beyond for him, now that he's seen it, he may prefer it.
Fix him.
He takes his hands and breathes into him. There's a bright golden flame in his hands. And then he takes it into one hand, holding it as if you would try and hold like sand.
Mm-hmm.
And then he takes Arteron on and he pulls his mouth open. And then he starts to pour this burning flame into Arteron's mouth. And he puts it over. And then he starts to speak in Draconic. And it's not like casting a spell, it's like coaxing. It's like, you know, your duty is not yet done.
Mm.
You are still needed, blah, like, you know, those kind of like words. And he's going to cast Resurrection. I will roll to see if Arteron will come back. I'm going to make it a percentile dice, and I'm going to say, given the understanding of Arteron, as long as I don't roll between a 1 and a 5, I'll give him a 5% chance of not coming back. Mm-hmm. 95% chance to come back. That's a 33, so that's well and above the 5. There's a minute of him casting this, and just gently coaxing every now and again. It's like that. Have you ever seen the salt trick where they do this and the salt just continually pours?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that as he pours it into him, and every now and again he just takes his other hand and will like shake a part of the body as if to try and, like, you know, just make sure this fire gets in every single bit. You know, like when you're filling up like a bear at Build-A-Bear and you've got to kind of shake the limbs so that the stuffing gets in all the places. It's like that. Before Arteron, eyes wide open, Bright takes in a breath. And then the dragon is just going to put his hand over the hole in his chest and close that over. Arteron wordlessly just gasping in lungfuls of air as his lungs, which had ceased for half an hour, start to work again. And the dragon will just turn and look at you. It is done.
Thank you.
And then just that swirling of flame again. And he disappears.
I'm going to leave them immediately.
Okay.
I'm standing out in the courtyard.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to find a much open space, any kind of like open square or market.
Yep.
If I'm calculating that he got shot and they were in a house, I'm assuming that they can see. I have no idea where they are. They could be ground level, they could be anything. But if you're going to shoot, you're going to shoot from where you can see.
Okay, that's closer to what I would have liked to hear in order to give you this. So, I'm going to give you that. I'll let you roll. It will be a survival check. I'll explain why you're tracking a direction of something. You're tracking a trajectory. Given your military background, I'm not going to give you advantage, but I'll give you circumstantial proficiency. So you can add your proficiency bonus to this.
Then it will be 24.
Okay. So you look at him. You look at the pieces of his armour. There's a slight diagonal to how they went through. From the way it goes through, it goes at a slight diagonal. The hole in the back of his armour is higher than the one in front, which would suggest he was shot through his back.
Mm-hmm.
So you turn and face all the directions, kind of looking for a higher ground area where somebody could shoot down at somebody. And you don't see any that are safe and inhabitable until you clock the lighthouse in the middle of the town. It's perfectly situated. It's also not on fire.
I don't know whether I'll be able to... whether this is something I can do. Find Steed takes 10 minutes, but if the griffin's somewhat nearby, can I just try him?
Find Steed by itself does take 10 minutes, but the token you have, the griffin feather, allows you to cast Find Greater Steed, and they answer within a time period I designate, depending on where they are. This creature keeps you close. I'd say it'll be with you in half a minute.
I'm literally just going to put my hand up and wait for it. Come grab me.
This thing, within 30 seconds, you can hear the whistling of it diving.
And
then the sound of its talons and its claws screeching against the stone as it lands next to you. And it immediately ducks one shoulder.
Yeah. I'm going to get up, take off, and head towards the lighthouse.
Okay. You head towards the lighthouse, and as you're getting closer to it, you will see another kind of bright light illuminate. But we're going to leave you there, and we'll go back to round 2 of combat downstairs.
Elion is the griffin again!
Okay, back to you guys. We're going to Kesales at the top of the initiative order. Kesales is on 1 hit point. He's going to bonus action and use his Misty Step, his Fey Step, to teleport right back to where you are standing, Reverie, giving you a very wary look as he does so. Chooses not to bother arguing with things right now, and he's going to cast, using his 5th level, using a 5th level spell slot. Oh yes, definitely. Absolutely. he is going to take his blade and then take a breath. And then he's going to cast Steel Wind Strike. So basically, Steel Wind Strike is he moves like a flash between the enemies, slashing each of them. And if he hits all of them, if he hits them, they take 6d10 force damage. So
Let's go.
That's our boy!
He'll attack all of them. So attacking Alorn, that's a nat 20.
Woo!
Attacking Miarna, that's a 10 on the die. With his weapon.
And just to remind you, CM, he does have Emboldening Bond if you ever want to use that.
Emboldening Bond gives a d4?
Yep, to attacks, saves, or ability checks.
Okay, yeah. He'll use it on this attack. He got a 15 on that. A 9 plus 5. 9 plus 6. So that's 15. He'll use the Emboldening Bond. I'm not going to roll it. Simply by rolling it, he's going to hit because her AC is 16. And then on Jaden... On Jaden, that is going to be a 24, so he's going to hit all of them. So Alorn is going to take 60 force damage straight off the bat, because it's a critical hit. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 4, 13, 15, 23, 27. So he will take 87 force damage. Okay. And then it's going to go to the other ones, and the other ones are just taking normal damage from this. They're just, well, actually, wait, hold on. No, I'll roll them separately because it's different attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Miarna is going to take 1, 6, 8, 12, 16, 25 damage. Where is that? There it is there. And then Jaden will take 3, 12, 15, 24, 32, 38. Damn. So as he does that, Alorn is going to try to catch a breath from the damage that's been done to him. And as he's going to turn himself around from this, you just see he doesn't wear armor, remember, barbarian. You're just going to see 6 wounds suddenly start bleeding profusely. As Kesales did bring him down to 0 hit points. And so Alorn is out and is actively making death saving throws.
The wizard and the cleric took out a barbarian. I love that. Barbarian paladin. Excuse me. Still awesome. Still better.
So, that's Kesales' turn. He's done there. Alon has to make his first death saving throw. That's a 3. So we have 1 failed death save. I'm then going to go to yourself, Arya, with Reverie on deck. And we'll see if Reverie snaps out of it.
I'm still stunned.
You are. So you can't do anything. You can't move, you can't do actions, can't do reactions.
But my animated weapon can move.
Your animated weapon can.
Okay. So it is going to go for I'm gonna go for Jaden on this one.
Okay, you're going to try and hit. Okay, cool.
Okay. Oh, okay. That is a 15 plus my proficiency, so that is a 19.
19 does not hit.
Ooh.
He used defensive flourish, so he has a +8 to his AC.
Ooh. Okay.
So your scimitar dances over and slices at him, and he just like parries and like as if he was disarming an opponent, and passes the blade away.
Alright, she's on the ground, still gripping her violin, and internally is like, the second I can move again, it is over for you people.
Sorry.
She's trying to be more confident.
Reverie. What do we do? What do we do with Reverie?
Fuck them up.
What do we do with Reverie right now? What do we do? What do we do? I know what we do. I do know what we do. Reverie. Reverie is going to, or Reverie's body, sorry. Auril, working through Reverie's body, is going to like cause ice to creep up their arm, and then they're going to take a piece of the ice and break it off, and then they're going to hold it and throw, and as they throw it, elongates and sharpens into an icicle. And they are going to throw that at the unconscious and bleeding out Alorn on the deck. So they have advantage on that attack. That's a 15 on the die. +7 is a 22. Meaning that's a successful hit. Meaning that's 2 automatic failed save death throws. Failed death saves, sorry. Which means that as he drops to the ground and he's like shallowly breathing, unconscious, actively dying, Reverie walks past and then just like and just straight through the chest, pins him at the ground. He is dead. That's a bonus action. She's now going to use her breath weapon again on Miarna and Jaden, catching them both in the 90-foot cone. That's a 4 and a 3 from both of them, so that's going to be failed saves there, which means they're both going to take again 8d12 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me 12s. Okay, not quite 12s, but also not a bad amount of damage. That's going to be 55 cold damage to each of them. Alright. That's the end of their turn there, so Reverie, roll your wisdom saving throw.
And you still got emboldening bond?
Can't hear you.
Hear me.
It don't matter. I rolled a 1 on my emboldening bond.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 2 on the die,
Right.
which brought me to a 11.
Oh.
So
11.
you're still locked in your little headspace with Auril, who's just pleasant conversation. They're just actively using your body to wreak absolute mayhem and havoc.
That's fine.
Reverie, that's fine. Miarna is going to, seeing her long-term ally now absolutely killed, she's going to turn, look directly at you, Reverie, and she's going to come toward your body, and she's going to unleash hell. She is screaming and sylvan at you as she lets loose 2 blows. One of them is going to miss outright. One will hit with the staff. That is going to be that plus that. So that's going to be 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 8 is 15 radiant damage. So she strikes with a staff, clobbering your form across the head, and it's that very, like when you punch a Terminator and their head just kind of jerks slightly, but they don't have any kind of reaction to pain. So Reverie, you'll take 15 bludgeoning damage, or this form will take 15 bludgeoning damage. 15 radiant damage. And then she's going to deliver 2 flurried blows. One of them will hit, one of them will miss. Flurry blows is... Where is it? There. 7 damage. But that is all that she can do. Jaden, being a cocky little son of a bitch, I'm going to make a saving throw for him first. Okay, yep, he's still in the game. He's still in the game. So he's going to come towards... I think at this point, actually, when he sees Miana, he's going to trade. And he's going to run towards Arya. Arya, you're no longer stunned, by the way, because Miana's turn is ended.
Oh, yay.
He will again use Defensive Flourish. Okay, cool. So, that is going to be in total on the attack roll. That's going to be 23 to hit on the first one.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Fantastic.
Can I Heavenly Rebuke reaction?
You can, yes. It's going to be 23 on the second attack as well.
Yep, definitely hits. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
2D.
So he has to... Oh, actually, wait, no, because he's got his reaction back. So your reaction, Heavenly Rebuke, heal reaction, counterspell.
Fuck.
I forgot you had that reaction back.
Just glaring at him.
So that's going to go to...
Black eyes.
That's going to go to 2d8s. Where's it? There it is. There. 2d8s plus 2d10s. I need 2d10. And he'll put smites into these, so that's an additional 4d10 on there as well. He's panicking now, so this makes perfect sense.
Not so cocky when he's panicking.
Yeah, no, one flirtatious comment. He's like, oh, I had to get serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and of course you go for the... And of course you go for the one who literally can't defend herself right now.
40, 54, 65 plus 12, 77 radiant damage in total.
That gets half, right?
Yes, it does. Oh, but I do forget as well because he gets a +3 on that, so it's around 70. So it's halved out to 35 radiant damage.
Okay, 35.
And then as a... No, nothing else. That's
So
it.
that was a 30...
35.
That was 35 radiance.
Yep, 35 radiant, completely radiant damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. At the end of that round of combat, we are going to take a quick 15-minute break. When we come back, we'll be having Elion and his griffin attack a dude sniping from a lighthouse. Who knows? Will we succeed? Will we fail? Will the party die? Will they kill a bunch of flame bearers? Join us after the break to find out. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll see you in 15.
I'm just happy I'm not stunned anymore.
Hello there, everybody. We are back, and oh boy, we are going to get right into our lovely Elion on the back of his best friend in the world, charging a lighthouse with a sniper on top. Elion, before we left, you had mounted up on the Griffin and you were flying towards the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna have him shoot. No, you're in motion and you're on a Griffin, so I'll say it'll cancel out. He's gonna make a shot. That's a 4 in the dice. This bright object that you can see form on top of the lighthouse, it suddenly starts to come hurtling towards you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's coming like dead center, but your Griffin manages to just like bank slightly, and it just sails right by you. What I'm going to do now is, as you know you're being actively fired at, I'm going to have you make dexterity saving throws. Okay?
Sure.
I need 3 of them.
Okay. First one is a 17.
17 is a success.
Awesome. Second one is phenomenal, 27.
Definite success.
And the third one, ooh, that is not great. That is a 12.
Okay. So, here's what's going to happen. As you close in, you're able to make out the telltale clothing of a flame bearer. Pulls back on the bowstring and you see just a beam of light form where an arrow would be. Mm-hmm. Fires again, and this time as it comes towards you, you duck out of the way of it and it sails over your shoulder. As soon as you've ducked out of the way, he's already pulling back for another one. He fires, and this time you actively pull the Griffin. You and the Griffin roll. And then about 40 feet away from him, third one comes out and he fires, and you take a bolt of radiant light straight to the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You will take 29 radiant damage.
Ouch.
Before your Griffin can't fit inside the lighthouse, and it's huge. But your Griffin lands like claws on that terrace, juts the beacon to try and get to this guy, who leaps back, avoiding the Griffin. But now you are perfectly within your capability to jump off the Griffin inside the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just to give a quick visual, how far is it? Like, what's the area
So
that
imagine
we've got to work with?
Imagine 60-foot diameter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you've got 15-foot width.
Okay.
Okay? Because in the centre, 15 foot, in the centre is the 30-foot inner circle, which is just a light stone.
Uh-huh.
Which is just rotating. So you've got a 60-foot wraparound, but you've only got 15 foot of width to play with.
Okay. Can I don't know how this is going to work rules-wise.
Uh-huh.
I want to charge him, pick him up, and try to jump off with him.
Jump off the lighthouse.
Grab him and tumble.
Okay. So that's going to... So one of your attacks would be replaced with a grapple.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would be, the other attack would be... Oh no, I don't think you would need another attack. You just need to grapple him. So you would be athletics. He would get to choose athletics or acrobatics. He'll choose acrobatics. And then it would be a roll-off.
23.
17.
Athletics.
So you charge, you grab, you run into him, and as he pulls the bow to hit, you bash your shoulder into him. The bow comes out of his hands, and you smash him into the sunstone behind you. Then you pick up, turn round, run back to where you just came from, and jump off. Now, Elion, you are falling.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a way to escape the fall damage, or are you just like, in for a penny, in for a pound, motherfucker, let's do this?
I'll be honest, my only way of getting out of this is to try and misty step before I hit the ground.
Okay.
Which is a bonus action, but if you want a reaction, I'm in for a penny. Because I know falling is obviously, it's going to happen very quickly.
Yeah, so you're falling 160 feet. So that's 16d6 of falling damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 100... Oh, let's see. How long would it take you to fall 160 feet? Okay, here's what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
It says here it would take you roughly 3 seconds to fall 160 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a bonus action.
Yeah, sure. So I'm going to grab him for as long as I feel like I can hold him, and then I'm going to misty step the last 30 feet and land safely on the floor.
Okay. So you hold on to him, he struggles around, he keeps trying to reach specifically for something on his wrist. But as you're holding him until that last point, then you're misty stepping, not relying on activating something. You can do it. You misty step at the last point, 30 feet away, skidding to a halt, probably because you were falling like this, and then now suddenly you're like this. You probably stumble and stagger as your entire field of trajectory changes. And he's going to take 16d6 fall damage. Let me roll that. Okay, cool. I need to check. Because as much as it says you can fall like 200 feet and such and take 20d6 fall damage and nothing else, I think it says here a fall from 160 feet would be very likely fatal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say falling this height, as he hits the ground, there's a sickening crunch. And it's a dull kind of thud before the crunch, and there's almost like a bounce as he hits and kind of like... There's almost like the attempt at screaming because of the pain, but he can't. He's just messed up. I'm gonna make his first death saving throw. It's a 2.
Okay.
There is the flutter of huge wings as your griffin comes and lands down beside you. Mm-hmm. Gives you like a nudge with its beak, as if it's like nudging up your arm, checking you over.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
I as soon as I see that he's still breathing, I am standing over him, the sword's coming out, and I'm taking his neck. Just
okay. Roll to hit with advantage. He's on the ground.
Yeah. 25.
25. That's definitely a hit, and that's 2 fails automatically. You take his head. Okay. With that, you would see the entrance to this lighthouse is wide open. Guards inside appear to be dead, and there is an entranceway open to a large staircase leading down.
Okay. I'm gonna very quickly check if he has anything on him like, of any worth, I suppose.
I mean, without detect magic, you can't really be certain.
Okay.
He was reaching for the bracer on his left hand.
Sure. That, and I'll take... Sorry, go on.
And you'll take what else?
If he has any emblem or iconography, like anything that would signify his station.
No, the flame bearers, it's mostly just... They don't really have a symbol. It's more... It's what they wear, how they operate that you can tell.
Okay. I'll just snag the bracer and then I'll head down the stairs.
Okay. Start to make your way down the stairs. At that point, we're...
Sorry, very quick. Can I tell the griffin to watch Narumir and Alteranon?
Yeah, the griffin will immediately kind of flap its wings, take off, and head back over there. Much to, gasps and cries of panic as a griffin just randomly descends on people.
Right, perfect.
Okay.
She's a friendly griffin.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
That's fair. That's fair.
We now go back to Reverie, Arya, and Kesales. Top of the initiative order. Kesales is going to do what he's been doing best. And he is going to use another 5th level spell slot. This time what he's going to do with that is... I mean, just because it's funny, I might actually have him do this. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to have him do it. He is going to cast Snillock's Snowball Swarm.
I love the name. That's so whimsical.
A flurry of magic snowballs erupts from a point you choose within range. Each creature in a 5-foot radius sphere must make a dex saving throw. So he is going to... He's going to gesture over to... He's going to gesture over to where Jaden is, bark a word, and you just see this little orb of snow appear before just pelting out snowballs rapidly into Jaden's face. And Jaden has to make a dexterity saving throw. That's a 2 on the die, so that's going to be a failure. He doesn't have his reaction back yet, so he can't counterspell it. So that's going to be 6d6 cold damage as he's pelted repeatedly with snowballs. I think Kesales is also exactly that level of dick that is like there's a chunk of ice in the middle of each snowball.
Yeah, that tracks.
I love my petty child.
So he looks at him.
So much.
He looks at him and like glares, and then just like as it flies out, the first one hits him in the back of the head, and he turns around before it gets like as just this flurry of snowballs just launches out at him. He's going to take 27 cold damage from that. I believe that's it. Yep. That's it. So then it's going to go to bonus actions. Does he have any bonus actions? No. No, he does not. Yeah, so in that case, it's going to pass on to Arya with Reverie again on deck.
Okay. Arya's picking herself back up, wings shaking out, and she's just like glaring at the two baddies still left. And she's like, "You burned down the closest thing I have to home. You possibly killed my aunt, you hurt my friends, and then you clipped my wings." And she just like gets her bow and she's like looking at Jade in particular, is like, "You want to know what a bard can do? Let's dance." And she starts like wailing on her violin, and I'm gonna cast Shatter at 6th level.
Okay, Shatter at 6th level. Now, Shatter, what's the range on Shatter? Because Miana might get caught in that. Or you might be able
Shatter
to
has a 60-foot range.
No,
It's like a
so
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius,
60
okay,
feet.
so no, Miana can't get caught in it then. If you'd said 20, she would have been able to get caught in it, but not a 10-foot. Okay, and you're aiming that at Jaden.
Yep.
Okay, that's a dex save?
No, it's a Constitution save.
Con save. Ooh.
And he still gets half damage even if he succeeds.
Yep.
I'll
That is
also
going
add
to
my
be,
+4 necrotic.
that is going to be 21 on the save.
Alright, but it still gets half damage. And he was just pelted by snow, and snow is water, right?
Snow is water, yes.
Water conducts electricity. This is thunder damage. Can I rule cool that and say maybe that like gives a little more kick?
Not
If he's, like,
thunder, because
soaking wet.
thunder is a sonic blast. If it was lightning damage, I would absolutely allow you to treat it as vulnerability, but unfortunately it's thunder.
Oh well, but he still gets half damage, so let's see. That is 7d8. So let me roll. I need more d8s probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left. 8, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then I'll roll again. 4, 5, 36. Okay, so that's a 36 total halved. So that, and then I'm adding the D, and I'm adding the +4 necrotic damage. So that's how much have? 4, so that's 38 divided by 2. So that's not much, but it's still something. So that's 19 total, and then 2 of it is so that's 19 minus. So that's 17 thunder damage, and then 2 radiant damage. Just like wailing and dancing around on the violin.
Jaden drops his swords as this reverberates and builds up. He puts his hands to his ears, and you see blood and viscera start to leak from his eyes and ears until eventually he just kind of falls face forward on the ground. You said radiant as the last points of damage there, yeah?
Oh no, sorry, not radiant. That was necrotic. Sorry.
Okay, in that case,
I'm in my
he does
aftermark
not.
one,
In
that's
that case, he
necrotic.
does not take. He doesn't do death saving throws, as it'll be the necrotic that puts him over. So he's just
Oh,
straight up
shit.
dead.
Shit.
He is dead, Dunzo, as these black veins start to creep up around his body as the necrotic energy pulses through him, through his ears into the rest of his body. Anything else you would like to do, Arya?
I'm going to. Well, I can't fly right now, because that would take activating my wing boot scan. So I'm just gonna like use my movement to get closer to my friends again.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna look to Reverie, and just like both of us are kind of like I know Reverie's rage, so I don't suspect anything's wrong with her because I'm also in my anger right now, and I just like look to her and be like, Rev, fuck them up, and I cast Bardic Inspiration on you as a bonus action.
Okay, Reverie that has Bardic Inspiration. After that, it goes to
Fuck
Reverie's turn. You know what, Reverie, roll your wisdom saving throw at the beginning and see if you get to take over. Just
You still haven't
fucking
boiling
why
one, and
not?
now you've got a Bardic Inspiration.
This is my third dice going to jail.
Again?
Again.
What did you get?
Even with the other box?
It's higher.
Right?
This time it's a 12.
Still not.
I do not like you today, girl.
Okay, I am going to... Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to use my portent roll that I'm sitting on. I'll give you my portent roll, which is a 17. So what do you add on to your wisdom saves?
8.
All right. Okay. So yeah, that's well and above.
Oh yay!
So I'm going to use my portent roll. I'll give you that.
No,
as
save it.
Aurel's influence starts to fade away, and she'll just kind of keep looking at you as her visage fades, and just such a pity. It would have been good to continue, but I'll leave you to clean up the mess. And snow blows past your eyes, blankets and everything away, before as it passes, you are now back to yourself, and the place has been ripped apart. There is ice everywhere. Reverie, it's now your turn, and only one of them is left.
Oh, cool.
Literally,
And it's the one in
cold.
my face, right?
That's the one who came over and like tried to punch you to death and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do something weird.
Okay, we like weird.
I'm gonna use my action, and I want to throw the dust of sneezing and choking in their face.
Okay. Is that a
Your
con save you have to
action is
make on that?
pockets head.
Is that a con save on that?
Yeah.
That is a 12 on the con save.
That does not succeed.
Okay, so
So they are
what does
unable to breathe while sneezing uncontrollably. A creature affected in this way is incapacitated and suffocated.
Okay, and does she have to keep making that saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. So your eyes clear up right as she's coming towards you for another round of fisticuffs, and you just right in her face, and she like it just kind of dissolves into spluttering. That's your action. Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
Do I have a bonus action? What a great question. Help me right now.
No, that's you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then goes to her. She'll make her con save.
Can I use my portent roll on it?
I don't think you need to. She rolled a 1.
Oh, sick.
She continues to cough and splutter.
Not one on hay fever.
At which point it's going to come to Kesales at the top of the initiative order.
Bless you.
And I think with both 5th level spell slots gone, Kesales Yeah, he's gonna do it. Fuck it. Kesales is just going to put his tips of his index and middle fingers together. Speaks a word, and as he pulls his fingers apart, lightning is jumping between his fingers. And you'll point for it, he's going to shoot 4th level lightning bolt. That's going to be 9d6 of damage. It's just to make a... Wait, no. She's incapacitated. Oh no, she just can't take actions or reactions.
If she also had, like, was wet from the snow stuff.
She's not.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, she's fine. She's okay. So she'll have to make a dexterity saving throw. Which is a 6 plus 6 for a total of 12. Oh, sorry, no. 6 plus 10 for a total of 16. Which isn't enough because you need an 18 for Kesales' spell save. So that's going to be 9d6 of lightning damage. Before I roll that, give me a minute because I can hear a little face who's woke up from bed. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be back in just a wee minute.
Okie dokie. I'm so happy Arya got the one to be the one to kill Jaden. I don't get a lot of how do you want to do these. That was a great one, and she was like all like confident of the words. That was so fun. I'm so glad I killed him, and I'm very grateful that he gave me the fort roll. Oh, the sneezing dust. That's so funny.
I love the idea of Reverie coming back to like consciousness and being like, "Oh."
Also, Arya's totally keeping up her ass.
I've been holding on to that because I'm sneezing and choking.
I'm so happy you did, and for a flame bearer of all things too, elite. It's so funny.
Guys, Astrid woke up.
No worries.
Right, so 96, that is 20. No, that's not 27, that's not even rolled yet. There we go, 96. 32 lightning damage. She is. The lightning tears through her, rattles her entire frame. She leans on her glaive, eyes wide, looking around her, filed teeth bared. Pulls herself back up to standing. That's all Kesales has got. He doesn't have any bonus actions he can do. So it's then going to go to Arya with Reverie on deck.
Okay. How bad? She looks pretty fucked up right now, right?
Fucked up.
Okie dokie. I am going to bonus. I'm going to use my feet to bonus action Misty Step, like right behind her.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to like place my hand on her, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at. Let's see. So at level 2.
Okay, roll to hit. That's going to be 4d10 damage if you hit.
Alright. Come on, Bismillah. Oh, okay. That was a 19. That was a 19 plus
Okay.
plus 19 plus, and then I add my proficiency bonus, right?
So if it's a spell attack, then yes. So it would be your charisma plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so that's 19 plus 4, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23 is a hit. That's going to be 4d10 necrotic damage.
Okay, and I'll also add the extra for necrotic because I'm still in my Asmar form. Okay, so that's 5d. So that's 5d4s then.
Yep.
If I'm getting that right. Okay, I'm gonna need another d. I'm gonna need more.
Wait. So is it what? Wait, what is it? 1d4 per.
Yeah, it's inflict wounds are casting at second level, so that's
That's
uh,
4d10.
That's
oh, that's
4d10.
what I meant. Sorry, 40-10. Okay, so that's plus. Okay, 40-10. My bad. Oh, okay, so that's 2. Stop it. 3 and 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, and I'll roll the plus 4. Oh, that was a 4. That's an 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's 22 necrotic damage. And for flavor, the way Arya's necrotic damage works is that not only it's the actual like damage, but she also will feel, because she's in her Axamar state, the emotional weight that Arya, like, she puts the emotional hurt into it too, not just the necrotic damage. She'll also feel like that the anger and the rage and the fear of possibly losing someone when she loves, and that kind of like seeps into her as well, and that kind of like is what fuels the necrotic damage.
Okay.
It's like her veins start
Okay.
to like turn inky black because it's from the heart. It's like pumping that necrotic emotional blood into her.
Okay, love it. Absolutely love it. She's still standing, but barely clinging to life. Black veins all over her from where you've placed hands on her. Reverie, it's over to you.
I still got my movement though, so can I move out
Yeah, you can move
of
out.
range of her?
Yeah, you can
Great.
move out range. She will get an attack of
Like
opportunity.
dance out. That's fine. I'll
Okay.
still try and dance out of range of her.
So she is going to get an attack of opportunity. She will. Yeah, she'll strike with the staff. That's going to be a 19 plus 8, 27.
That
Sorry.
hits. Can I react?
Sorry, that's
Heavenly
a
Rebuke?
29 sorry. Yeah, you can Heavenly Rebuke.
Yep.
Where's it? That's on
Uh,
there. Plus that. And she's going last ditch, so she's going to pump her. She has 4th level spell slots. Divine Smite is up to 5th level, isn't it?
I think I don't
think
have
so.
Divine Smite. No, so.
You can use as high a spell slot as you want, but it's capped at 5d8 unless they're undead, then it's 68.
So that's what it is. So D8 for staff, D10.
I'll also use
for
my
additional
Emboldening
damage
Bond and
on
add
staff, and then 1.
that to my Heavenly Rebuke.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Emboldening Bond, I get an extra D4, so I'll add the Emboldening Bond to that as well.
Okay.
So that's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's halved to 6 radiant damage.
Six, you said, yeah?
Yep. Radiant damage.
Okay. So 1 plus. So that's an 8. We'll just call that an 8 because it's 11 and a 7 combined. Okay, so that is going to be.
Because you'd have to make a dex save of, I think that's 16, but given she's a monk, I imagine she'll probably make it.
That's an 18 on the die.
Yep.
So 28 in total. 7 and 7 is 14, plus 6 is 20, plus 2 8s is 36, plus 7 is 43, plus her dexterity modifier, which is 6. So 49 damage. 49 radiant
49?
damage. Yep, 49.
Okay, that gets halved. though.
Yep, gets half because it's
So
all radiant.
49 minus, or it's 49 divided by 2 is, so that's 24.
Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure I got my numbers right. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm still standing, but Arya's looking rough.
Still standing, but barely. And
Like,
then
I imagine her wings are drooping, but she's just like still got this determination on her face.
at that point, it's going to move to yourself, Reverie.
Okay. I'm gonna grab this chick by her stupid forehead.
Just grab by the forehead.
Stupid forehead.
Yeah, just like Mean Girl, like, you know,
Grab her by the
grab a girl
horns.
by her hair. Yeah.
Right.
And Reverie's gonna kind of get very close to her face and go, I said we had more important things to do than deal with. And I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds myself.
Woo!
Roll to hit.
Inflict wounds for the back. Inflict wounds.
Oh
for the
my
front.
god.
And that's 20.
You still have it.
Yes, it
You still have
is.
a
And it's
And
also
that's
the best thing I've rolled all day. Team.
fuck yes!
You grab hold
I,
of
it took 5 dice, but I finally got there.
I'm not going to make you roll because she only has 8 hit points left, and just the amount of dice that are maxed because of the crit is enough to kill her. So you grab her by the forehead with your hand, and you just funnel this necrotic energy into her, and you watch as these black veins spread across her face, across her. She starts to like leak blood and ichor from her mouth before there's just this sound of like her body as if it's like drying, like splinters and crackles like wood in a fire, and then she keels forward, face in the dirt. All of the flame bearers are dead. What do you guys do as the combat comes to an end?
I'm
gonna-
immediately gonna pop. You wanna first?
No, you can go first.
Oh, I was just gonna immediately cast like healing word on all of us. Like start playing something a little softer, but she's a little like less Lindsay Sterling, more Amy Lee because she's still in her Asimar form. She hasn't dropped that yet. And I'm gonna use my last 5th level to cast healing word all of us. So we're all gonna get 10d4 plus 3. I need more d4s of healing.
With you doing that, Reverie, anything that you want to do?
Yeah. Reverie's gonna turn to Kesales
Uh-huh.
and go, thank God. We need your help with this puzzle. I can't figure it out.
Okay. Are you alright?
I'm good. Yep.
Kesales will go over and look at the puzzle. Gives a scan. Notices the plaque. Then says, where the earth allows, where the earth allows, life-giving water flows. Where the earth allows, life-giving water flows. Okay.
You guys
And then
get 27 healing back.
Thank you very much. And then I will roll
Sorry.
to see if he's intelligent enough to figure this out.
Can I cast guidance on him?
If you want to.
Yep, I'm gonna give him guidance.
That's a 19 on the die. Let's roll the d4. All my business cards just went everywhere. 20 1 in total. Adding on his, guess it would be investigation. That's a plus 10, so that's a total of 31. As he kind of looks over it, his eyes end up going upwards where he sees the thing up there. And then he looks back at the map. The map of everything that I showed you guys. Then it goes back to the edge of the chessboard style setup, and he's going to speak in Draconic. And as he speaks in Draconic, you see all of the symbols on the floor light up. He's then going to walk over to one of them, one of the earth ones, and he's going to put his hand on it and press the symbol in, which is now possible to do that it's been lit up. And as he does, this solid cube of earth rises out the ground. He's then going to do the same over to the water one and press that, and as he does that, this piece of glass with water sloshing around inside it rises up. He's then going to go, okay, I figured it out. I've got it. I think maybe this could end badly. He then pushes the water cube. Right? So this is the map, right? So he pushes it down and it slides all the way down here. Then he pushes it across to the earth cube that he rose up. It slides all the way across and bumps into the earth cube, stopping here. He then makes his way to the next earth cube up here. He presses down on that, causing it to rise. Then he pushes the water cube up until it stops. He then pushes across until it hits the wall. He moves over to the next earth cube up here, presses that in so that it rises up, forming a barrier. Then he pushes up, it stops. He pushes it across so it bumps into this one and stops. He then pushes it down so it slides all the way down here, bumping into this one which is already stopped. He then moves across to this one, presses it so that it rises out the ground, and then he pushes the cube across to here where it stops, and then he slides it down where it comes onto the pressure plate.
Oh my freaking god. Yeah.
If you ever played Pokemon Red or Blue or Yellow when you were a kid, I guarantee you spent 4 hours trying to figure that fucking thing out. Liz is rubbing her eyes because I know you're having PTSD flashbacks to this shit.
I was. I was like, as you described it, I was like, fuck!
Inside that fucking icy cave.
Ah!
As that happens, a spike from the pressure plate comes up, shatters the glass, and the water leaks out of this cube into the ground. As the pressure plate rises and falls down with the weight of that water coming up, those two gates rise up, out, and the water flows freely. And in front of the pressure plate, a gate, or a door, sorry, cracks and then opens up. And ahead of you, would you believe it or not, is another puzzle. as this is happening, because Kesales is quite a weak person, I would say that Elion is able to catch up with you guys at this point. Elion, you arrive, catch up, and you see 3 dead flame bearers, one impaled to the ground with a spike, one with his brains and everything leaking out onto the floor around him, and one who died on that grid. So as Kesales is moving, this thing is being like scooched out of the way by Kesales kicking her body out of the way, just in time to see this thing open up.
And also, everyone in the party looks pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I'm shagged.
Yeah, and Arya still looks like not normal Arya, like goth Arya.
Goth Arya.
Reverie is
Like
definitely like
goth
leaning
angel.
on her warhammer.
Arya's just wiping blood off of her violin.
Arya's like, while you were gone, we stopped at Hot Topic.
It's not a phase.
She literally looks like the cover of an Evanescence
Critical
album
Role
with the black wings and the black eyes dripping inky tears.
That's really creepy. You guys okay?
Yeah, while you were gone,
fucked him up.
we made a friggin' cake.
We fucked them up. How do you luck on your end? You okay?
The bowman's dead, and
Good.
Orolan's run away.
Is my family okay?
Yeah. I mean, Malfarian's missing a part of his chest, but he's dead anyway. It'll be fine.
Everyone?
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. I mean, your house isn't, but they're fine.
The house can be rebuilt.
But not here.
Yeah, please not here.
Yeah. Did we check the bodies or just fucking
Oh
move
yeah,
on?
no, I'm robbing these people of everything.
Yeah, I called dibs on Jaden. I called dibs on Jaden.
Okay.
Jaden's body.
Jaden has 2 sunblades.
That's it. Nothing else.
That's it.
Can I make an investigation check?
You can make an investigation check without detect magic. You won't know if there's no way to tell something is magic unless you have detect magic. Just to be clear. But yeah, you can make an
Fair. I
investigation
don't
check.
think I have enough spell slots for identify, and I don't have time to ritual cast. And I think Bolting Bond cat lasts for 10 minutes. Did that combat last 10 minutes, or?
When did you cast Emboldening Bond?
Last session, before we started fighting Jaden.
Okay, so in that case, Emboldening Bond will probably wear off now.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, Okay, well, my insight's not too bad. Okay, so that's a 7 plus 7, so 14. Not great, but that's an invest. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, I was looking at insight. I don't know why I'm at investigation. So that was a 7 plus 2, so 7, 8, 9.
9 in total?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's probably better if someone else doesn't find these sunblades, so I'm just gonna pick them up and be like, Rev, should we toss it in the bag?
Yep.
Okay, so there's 4 sunblades in total. 2 of them are sun swords, 1 is a sun axe, and 1 is a sun glaive. Other than that, the only thing they have that's really stand out is they all have the same kind of bracer on their left hand.
I don't have enough time to cast Identify with ritual
Uh,
casting.
I found
I'll look
one.
for that.
If we're really interested later.
Oh, I'll take one.
Maybe for later. Yeah. Do they have any non-magical weapons on them?
It's a bracer of glamour. You can change the way
Darn.
you look.
Arya's just gonna start pulling a Reverie and collecting like non-magical weapons so that she can cast them for like floaty, weapony things. At some point, she's gonna start practicing with that whip, though.
I'm also just robbing them of any value.
They don't carry anything.
How do you pay for your hotels? She's yelling this at the dead bodies.
They don't.
I am gonna do one other thing though, and snip off some like anything on Jaden, like cloth wise. Snip a square off of that to add to
Shaving
my
his head.
skirt. And
He's wearing
kind of like a
all,
lesson
he's
reminder.
wearing all leather and metal.
No fabric, just leather.
It's not practical.
Yeah, but
He
underclothes.
didn't need to be
like,
practical. He needed to be hot. That was his goal.
Well,
He could be both.
can't
I'm both.
really
Bard.
cut leather, so
Bard.
Bard. Fair enough. Never mind then. I'll just take the satisfaction that she won this round as a bard.
There is one more thing I'd like to do before we
Okay.
move on to the next room when Kesales finishes the puzzle. I want to kind of walk a little bit away from everybody and look at my ring.
Okay, your finger that you're wearing the ring on is black, like frostbite black. Still moves and works fine, but like when you touch it, it's deathly cold. The ring has also expanded. It's now like one of those rings that covers like up to the first knuckle and back a little bit down the hand.
I see you've grown.
Icy. Icy. No answer. Nobody says anything.
Giving you the cold shoulder.
Okay. Well, I would like to finish our conversation here. I think there may be more opportunities for you to come out and relieve your tension.
There's a faint little chill that comes from the ring. You feel it up your arm.
Well, when you're ready to talk, you are attached to me. You know where to find me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wander back.
Alright. As you join back, the rest of you are able to venture into the next room if you would like.
Mm-hmm.
Is there?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
As you venture in, this room has... It's smaller, much smaller. You're talking about 40-foot diameter. In the centre of it, there are 5 braziers. They're each made of a different material. You see one made of crystal, one made of gold, one made of bronze, one made of silver, and one that appears to be made of sandstone. In the centre, another plaque written in Draconic.
I can read it if no one else can. Unless Kess wants to take this.
So I think me and Arya have pretty clearly established.
Proven.
we can-
Yeah.
Some of us are just language savants, you know?
Arya's just like mental note next time we go have a shopping trip, find a scroll of languages. I'm learning more languages.
So, did I hear it right that it's crystal, sandstone, silver, bronze, and gold?
Yep.
That sounds
Okay.
familiar.
It's intensely familiar.
Yeah.
You can roll a history check if you want to.
Mm-hmm. I'm good at history, so I'm gonna do that.
I was a good player. I wrote them down.
Bastard 20.
Okay, that's a 8 plus 8, so that's a 16.
Where have you been? I went through 5 dice.
Crashing out an inanimate object is crazy.
Oh
This is my You're my cursed dice. You don't roll well ever. So I'm concerned about my future.
Use the gemstone.
And break it?
You wanna-
Hell no.
So what was the history
Maybe
check?
you can use it on a soft surface.
I rolled a bastard 20.
Dirty 20,
16.
16 for Arya. Elion?
16.
Okay. So all of you are going to remember
Mm-hmm.
crystal, bronze, silver, and gold. That's 4 of the 5 dragons or great worms that helped to create the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know Tinkle Death was a crystal dragon, and you also know that all of these dragons stood for a certain thing that was necessary. The only one you can't really and haven't figured out yet is the sandstone one.
Well, we know Crystal for Tickle Death was hot.
Can you
And-
remember what the other ones were?
I think the one for the Thunder one, we met him. He was well, Arya knew him as Garrick. He was Bodyic, right?
Was he?
I think Silver was Mind, and Gold was Soul, right?
Yep, you're getting right so far.
And then correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Bronze is body,
Yep.
Yeah.
and sandstone is memory.
So, as you guys know, it was stated that the 5 things that were needed to create a whole other world was the heart, body, mind, soul, and the memory, because they wanted to make a copy of the Feywilds. So you would know that by process of elimination, sandstone must stand for memory.
Mhm.
Elion, in the centre of it, the draconic sigils. It reads, "Within the order of creation burns the flame of ingenuity."
Right. The order of creation.
What's it say?
I'll just repeat it.
Within the
Ingenuity.
order of creation burns the flame of ingenuity.
And they're currently
Maybe
not
it-
lit?
The braziers are not lit.
Maybe by order. It's like the order that it goes
to
in.
them. Yeah.
Well,
Do-
Heart said first, right? So maybe that's the one that goes first.
I think Heart was last. I can DM. Do I remember the order? I know it was mentioned by Tinkledeath.
Yeah,
Not
and
only
I think we
Tinkle
learned
Death,
it
but
from
also Atuma as well.
Atuma.
Yeah. I've got
Yeah.
them written
Yeah.
in an order, but I don't know if that's just the way that you said them.
You can cast a history. You can cast a history check. You can roll a history check again to remember.
Counter spell.
I'm gonna
I'll give y'all guidance,
Counterspell
too.
your intimidation check.
I'm gonna give y'all guidance too.
Guidance is a D4.
I believe so, yeah.
I should know
So
this. I am
rolled
also a cleric.
8 plus 8, so that's a 16. Again, geez. Like pat your shoulders. If you hadn't used it yet, you also have my Bardic Inspiration die still too. Reverie.
I got
I feel like doing the
17.
Bardic Inspiration would be right here too much. You got a what?
17, which is great for me because I got a +0.
I got an 18.
17 and 18. You guys would remember on Atuma's hand where there is the draconic tablet which tells of the creation of the world and how using the memory of the Archfey they were able to build a new world, give it a body, fill that body with a mind and a soul in order to create and to breathe life. They gave it a heart. So the order goes memory, body, mind, soul, heart, or sandstone, bronze, silver, gold, crystal.
Oh, okay.
Just need to light them up.
Yeah. Can we start lighting them in that order?
Can
Yep.
if you want to. How are you lighting them?
Do we need to light them
I
physically or with
I has tinderbox.
I have light.
I also have a tinderbox.
Light just makes
I've got a
something
tinderbox
light
too.
up.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure. Okay.
Kesales does have prestidigitation.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
do.
I've got that too.
Instead of us sitting there going, shh, 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 shh.
Kesales just
Yeah, thank you.
as you do that,
Ta-da.
they start to rotate and twist. And as they rotate and twist, in the centre of this plinth, 2 stone panels slide aside and a floating orb comes out. A perfect replication of the world you stand on.
Would Arya recognize that from like her circular maps that she got of Atuma from the Twilight Lord's palace?
Does look very similar, yes.
Guys, this is a map of Atuma, not just the continent we're on, the whole planet. I recognize it from the maps I got.
Everyone knows that the planet is flat.
Kesales is just going to look at you, Ellen, and like, I'm not even.
I'm
going
kidding.
To enter. Right? Okay.
I was
If you
just
genuinely
very
believed
concerned.
that I was going to set you on fire because there is no hope for you.
So do we take it? Do we keep it safe?
Forming in front of it, floating, appears draconic writing. Kesales and Arya would be able to understand it.
I really gotta
Sim-
learn Draconic.
Simply asks, where beats the heart of Atuma?
Wawa.
Not Wawa.
Um,
That's the heart of New Jersey.
Well,
Where
we
beats
know
the
that-
heart of where
Greg's.
beats the heart of Atuma? Kokomo.
Well, we remember
denim.
Atuma showing us his spot. You know where Atuma is?
He's under autumn.
He's underneath Russet
Unless-
Falls.
So can I like try to interact with it and point, like press wherever russet falls would be. I don't know.
Yeah, as you put your finger out and you touch it, it glows. Then as it glows, it starts to, like, all the pieces of it start to rotate, but like in alternating directions, coming apart.
I broke it.
Ooh.
And as it all comes apart, in the center of it, there's a scroll.
What language is the scroll written in? Draconic?
The scroll is written in Draconic.
I
No,
I'm
no.
not even gonna try.
In this,
Nothing.
in this draconic temple with all these draconic puzzles, it's written in silver.
It's a giant.
Given so
It
much
could
that
have
we
been-
run into is draconic.
They made the world. It could have been primordial.
Why is this scroll in Gnomish?
It's just like I'm learning draconic the second I get a chance to.
Elion and Kesales?
Guess that's all you.
Yeah, you're right, Elion. I can't really read that one.
Translation, please.
That sign won't stop me. I can't